last service or two, and to remind you that he hasn't lost a set in 5 matches.
Ready? Quiet, please. Connors to serve. First set. Play.
Red, one.
On. 15 love. Love. 30-15. $40-15. Game to Connors. First game.
Fairly tough opening game. Jimmy Connors really hitting the ball absolutely in the middle of the racket. He's a great returner of the ball too, and the reason I think that he plays so well on grass is the fact that the ball keeps fairly low, and he moves very well, and he stays down and with the ball, and he'll certainly need to do that against this tremendous swerving serve of Roscoe Tanner.
Tanner to serve. Ah. 15 love. Love. All right, please. 40 love. $40-15.
And Jimmy Connors showing already one of his great qualities. Never gives up. Runs down everything. 40-15.
Game to Tanner. 1 game all. First set.
Roscoe Tanner rather. 2 aces, clean, absolutely clean aces in that game, and if he keeps on serving like that, he's going to be a tough nut to crack here, even by Connors. 1-all, first set.
Out. 15 love. Out. 30 love. $30-15. 40-15.
Oh!
Forty 30. Game to Connors. Connors leads by 2-1. First set.
Difficult to attack. Tanner serving at 1-2, first set.
Love.
Yep.
15 all.
Oh!
15-30.
Let!
First service. Thirty all.
Out.
40-30.
Oh!
'Game to Tanner. 2 all. First set.
No service game so far to deuce. And this is really going to be a battle for the first break of service. 2 all.
Love 15. Please stay still.
Some movement going on behind the receiver.
$15 all. $30-15. $40-15. Game to Connors. Connors leads by 3 games to 2 the first set.
And just to point out there, one of Connors and
Tanner serving at 2-3. First set. No threat to either serve so far.
Love. Love. Quiet, please.
crowd rather laughing. Connors is about 10 feet behind the baseline here.
Love.
Comes right forward, of course, to deal with the second service.
Yep.
Oh. Let's just see where he stands to take this first service. He really is at the moment about at least 10 feet behind the baseline. And of course straight forward for the second service.
Game to Tanner. 3 games all, first set. Love.
Well played.
All.
Magnificent wrong footing pass there by Tanner. Absolutely pure stroke on the forehand from Tanner there. No spin, no backspin, no topspin. Dangerous strokes, but lovely to watch. 15-30. And I would think that was the threatening of the second service that forced Connors into the double fault there. Tanner's made a distinct move to get across to play to cover his backhand, and it looked as though Connors was really trying to offset that. So it's 15-40.
Game to Tanner. Change the balls, please. Tanner leads by 4 games to 3. First set.
His serve, he's come back straight away and made the break back. But Roscoe Tanner serving with the aid of the new balls at 4-3, first set.
Love.
Out!
15 all. Fifteen 30. Fifteen 40.
Out!
Oh boy.
Game to Connors. 4 games all, first set.
Well, the champion's reply to a loss of his own service, breaking back like that, and the tremendous zest and enthusiasm of this boy, it's quite infectious.
Set!
First service.
4-all, first set.
Fifteen love.
Out!
15 all.
Up!
30-15.
Connors there, quick to take a two-handed backhand half volley deep down in the corner, and yet under attack like that, under severe pressure like that, still managed to get to the net and carry the fight to his opponent. 30-15.
Forty 15. 40-30.
Yes, I think we have to say that was the impetuosity of youth. Not quite what we expected from the champion there in the semi-final. 40-30.
Game, Connors. Five games to 4. Connors leads first set.
Or two back and make the volley a little bit more difficult. Tanner serving at 4-5 in the first set.
Love 15. Love 30.
Great return of service by Connors there, of a very fine Tanner service, not perhaps his best, standing much closer to the line now, Connors.
Fifteen 30. Fifteen 40.
So, 2 set points for Connors. Yes.
Game in the first set to Connors. First set to Connors, 6 games to 4. Connors leads by 1 set to love.
So fast and furious set of 25 minutes. And the champion eager to go.
Connors to serve. Quiet, please. Second set. Fifteen love.
Let.
Well, if that was in, it was a remarkable smash.
30 love.
Yes, it was in. Right off balance, right in the backing corner and making an outright winner.
Love. Game to Connors. First game, second set.
Connors goes for a complete winner every time off the second one and makes a lot of them too. Tanner serving, love 1.
Love 15. love, 30.
Well, it was a bad smash off the buds, but what a remarkable recovery at the back of the court by Connors picking up that shot.
$15, 30.
That's a wonderful shot.
$15, 40.
You're used to the champion making great strokes, but that was a gem. Absolutely off balance, under pressure, and yet getting that angle. 15-40.
$30, 40. Here's
Good pull back from the man from Lookout Mountain. From 15-40 to deuce.
advantage Connors.
That's incredible.
Game to Connors. Connors leads by 2 games to love. Second set.
A couple of times there when Connors slipped over playing the shot, his opponent put the volley out.
Right,
So
please.
easy to do that when you're about to play your shot and you see the other man fall. He's within your field of vision. You don't concentrate on the ball. So 2 love for Connors. Second set.
Love. All.
Well, it's an explosive type of tennis. We thought it would be, and it is remarkable to me that a boy can play like this with this astonishing power and basically keep it all under control and keep it purposeful. 15 all.
$15, 30. All. $40, 30. Game to Connors. Connors leads by 3 games to love in the second set and by 1 set to love.
Roscoe Tanner having rather a different experience from 2 weeks ago today when he beat Connors at Nottingham. Wimbledon champion on what he almost feels must be his own centre court these days, playing like a bomb. He really is.
Love.
Yep.
15 all.
Set.
First service. Fifteen 30. All. Forty 30. Game. Game to Tanner. Connors leads by 3 games to 1. Second set.
Well, we said earlier that Tanner's service was once timed and carefully timed at 140 miles per hour. Those last 2 must have been very close to it, I should think. But it's Connors serving 3-1 in the second set, having won the first 6-4.
Out.
15 love. Love.
Set.
Little bit woody, little bit lucky the volley.
Love.
Yes, I suppose one ought to say a little bit steely rather than woody. But it was certainly a bad miss-hit, but an effective point winner. 40 love.
Game to Connors. Connors leads by 4 games to 1 in the second set and by 1 set to love.
Well, he hasn't lost a set, Connors, in his first 5 matches to get to this.
But it's 1-4, second set, and Tanner serving.
Love 15.
1 double 4 apiece. A lot of chalk, but it was in the wrong service court.
All.
Yeah.
15-30.
Ilie Tanner, I think that was outrageous. Brilliant service like that, returned immaculately, and then the net court.
Fifteen 40.
Well left.
30-40. Deuce.
It was rather a surprise when the champion misses one, I must say.
Advantage Tanner. Deuce. Advantage Connors.
Well played.
Deuce.
Had to be a great forehand volley because it was a really fine return of service.
Advantage Connors.
And with Connors returning the service as brilliantly as this, it might be possible, I suppose, for Tanners to mix in a few slower balls and heavier slices and things like that.
Game to Connors. New balls, please. Connors leads by 5 games to 1 in the second set and by 1 set to love.
And all that in less than 3/4 of an hour.
Quiet, please.
Connors serving with new balls for 2 sets to love lead.
Love. First service. Love.
Well.
30-15.
The speed and the tempo of that rally off the ground was really something quite remarkable. 30-15. Look at that. So that winner from a defensive position gives him 2 set points. Oh.
40-30.
But still 1 set point for a 2 sets to love lead.
Game in second set to Connors. Second set to Connors, 6-1. Connors leads by 2 sets to love.
And when you think...
Good first volley. It's terribly important for Tanner somehow to stay in this set and win a few service games. He mustn't lose this one,
Quiet,
otherwise
please.
he's completely finished.
Tanner to serve, third set.
Tanner serving.
Love 15. All. $30-15. $40-15.
Well played, Tanner.
First game, third set.
He's fighting there. He's using everything he knows somehow to stay in this match. Love 1. Connor serving, but 2 sets to love up.
Love. 30 love.
Hit.
First service. Love. Game to Connors. One game more, third set. Love.
Very interesting this. He appears to have
30 love.
eased down a bit on the service. He probably was over-pressing when trying to serve so well before. He seems to have eased down a little.
Love.
Very interesting this. He appears to have
30 love.
eased down a bit on the service. He probably was over-pressing when trying to serve so well before. He seems to have eased down a little, now he's timing the ball better. Two magnificent services then.
Love.
Oh, just a fault.
Yeah.
40-15.
And that was really a brutal return of service. The ball got up a bit, just above waist height. Absolutely murderous return that. What a wonderful lob when Tanner had made such a beautiful pick-up half volley deep into the corner. Deuce.
Advantage Tanner.
Quite deadly when he gets the high bounding ball like that.
Advantage Tanner. Game to Tanner. Tanner leads by 2 games to 1 in the third set.
But being held slightly in the third set. 1-2 down.
Set.
First service. Love 15. Up. 15 all.
It's the tactic, of course, against Connors. He comes in so quickly behind the serve, but he's very lobbable if you can get the volley that he plays. 15 all.
Thirty 15.
Lovely disguise. Opened out early as though he was really going to give that a big bang. Lovely stroke. 40-15.
Game to Connors. Two games all, third set. Love 15. Love 30.
Well played.
$15 30. $15 40.
Well played.
$30 40. Beyond the line. Dust. Dust.
Just out, that's why white dust flew everywhere.
It's dust.
Yes, of course, this time of the day when you've had so much play on the court, you get a bit of dust like that. But it seemed to be a very definite call.
Deuce.
2-all deuce, third set.
Advantage Tanner.
It really does come as a surprise when Connors knocks one into the net on the return of service. Yes.
Deuce.
Lovely serve, very deep serve.
Advantage Tanner.
He's overdone it.
Deuce.
A little unlucky for Tanner there.
Advantage Connors. One fault. Fault was called. One fault. Game to Connors.
Double fault, I'm afraid.
He did not. He didn't say a word. You know, I don't mind the call or anything, but you know, a little delay there. You know.
It wasn't a delay.
Oh, well, it wasn't a delay.
Right? It was a call.
I don't care whether it was or not. Make him call it. I mean, the other time he didn't call it, and we call it a fault.
Connors leads by 3 games to 2. Third set.
You made this new rule so that the referee could overrule. So
I
that,
agreed with his decision.
well, you haven't overruled him once, and he's been wrong several times.
He's not doing more.
Roscoe Tanner's very upset there because he says that he didn't hear a call. There was no call at all. I must say I didn't hear a call of fault, but the umpire, Robert Jenkins, said that it was a fault. Now it really upset Roscoe. He wasn't at all concentrated on the next shot, and he served double fault, and that was a very big game for him to lose, and he's quite upset with the proceedings. But it's a break of serve for Jimmy Connors, serving at 3-2. Third set and 2 sets to love.
Yeah. 15 love. all.
That's certainly the way to bury the smash.
30-15. $40-15.
Well played. It was a beautiful backhand.
$40-30.
And the crowd here, I think, spellbound by this tennis. 40-30. Yes, I'm afraid when he hit it, he knew it was going out.
Connors leads by 4-2, third set.
And 3 games in a row for Connors to come from 1-2 down. Now, what really is Tanner made of? Can he hold this together?
Love. Love.
Well played, lovely volley.
40, love. Second service. Game to Tanner. Connors leads by 4-3. Third set.
He badly needs a break here if he's to stay in this match. But he did break Connors, the first one in fact to break in the match. He broke Connors in the first set in the 7th game, but immediately had his own broken back. So it's Connors leading 4-3 third set.
Love. Love. Love.
On left.
Game to Connors. New balls, please. Connors leads by 5-3. Third set.
So Roscoe Tanner, the number 4 ranking American and number 11 seed in this championship, has got to serve and hold his serve to stay in this match. He's serving with new balls, so it ought not to be beyond him.
15 love.
And the champion, Connors, has made very, very few loose returns of that kind. In fact, I would say that's as loose as any he's played.
Love. First service.
30 love.
Love.
That's almost the first time that Connors has failed to bring off his topspin volley, which he's attempting then, but of course completely mishit it.
Game to Tanner. Connors leads by 5-4 in the third set and by 2 sets to love.
And I think this centre court crowd would like to see Connors drop his service, not because they're against Connors, but because I think they'd like this match to go on. Not often do you have the privilege and pleasure of seeing this sort of tennis at this speed, this weight of shot, at this tempo, played with such wonderful control.
As you say, Dan, he's played incredibly well today. He's just lost his serve once at 3-all in the first set, but since that time, he's absolutely ploughed straight through Roscoe Tanner. He's hit the ball so hard, he's hardly missed anything, and of course, for Tanner to break this serve, he's just got to risk everything and just hope that he makes a couple of big ones, because Connors is missing nothing at all. Connors to serve then, 2 sets to love up, and 5-4 in the third set.
Love. Love. Love.
So, 3 match points to take him into the final.
Game, set, and match to Connors. Match to Connors, 6-4, 6-1, 6-4.
So he goes into the final to play against Arthur Ashe, who beat Tony Roach today 3 sets to 2. And there's obviously a very happy man. But I've been thinking all through this match